Yes. Okay, we are going to start with this greeting side, Jivna.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So it is les salutations. The meaning of salutation is greetings. So first, let me explain you. Then, if you are still writing, then you can continue writing. Otherwise, we can go ahead with the next topic. So first is les salutations. Here, there is a mistake. You have to just add extra s because it is plural. Les salutations meaning is greetings. In French, Tion or Sion sound as sion. Remember, sion, nasal. Okay. The first and foremost greeting is bonjour. We don't sound as bonjour, we sound as bonjour. So nasal is there. Bonjour, salut, your T is silent. Salut, bonsoir, bonsoir. OI in French sound as oua, oua. If you know Hindi, you can write this way. Oua. So bonsoir. R is not stressed here. Okay. Then bon année, which is Happy New Year. Joyeux Noël is Merry Christmas. Next is felicitation. Felicitation meaning is congratulations. Like in English, we also say felicitate what is there. Next is Oshante. Oshante is nice to meet you, pleased to meet you, delighted to meet you. Bon chance or bon courage. Bon chance or bon courage, both meaning is best of luck or all the best like that. But normally, bon chance we say when you are going to take up certain things. For example, if it is a new day of your school or day of your school office or something new, and you want to good luck the person, you just want to say all the best. At that time, you should say bon chance. Bon courage normally we say for the exam purpose when you are going to write an exam or interview. Bon courage. Okay, at that time you should say bon courage. Meaning wise, both are same. In French, chance is not related to chance. It is related to luck. There's an expression in French called tu as de la chance. Tu as de la chance meaning is you are lucky.
Jones.
Chance we call it. Okay. Next is bon voyage, which is happy journey. Nowadays, people use in English as well. Bon appétit, enjoy your meal or have a happy meal. Bienvenue, welcome. S'il vous plaît, please. Avec plaisir is with pleasure. Avec meaning is with only. À vous aussi, same to you. Merci, merci beaucoup. De rien. De rien is reply of merci. De rien meaning is my pleasure or welcome. So don't say, Acha, when you search in Google now, you will say welcome in French as bienvenue. There is a word called bienvenue. It means welcome in French. Okay. But this cannot be used as a reply of thank you, reply of merci. Like if I'm telling you merci, you cannot say bienvenue. Bienvenue, welcome is literally welcome. But if you want to say ki my pleasure, no, not to mention something like that, you want to say, you should say de rien. This is the reply of merci. Or alternatively, you can say je vous en prie. Je vous en prie is a formal way of saying, and Darya is informal. Next is désolé, which means sorry, and pas de problem. That means no problem. That's okay. That's fine. Like this. Never mind. Okay. One thing you can observe that I have written here bracket E and bracket E. Can anyone tell me why there is an extra bracket E? Sorry, you can't participate. Payal or Priya will say.
Ma'am, does it mean for male or female gender wise?
Correct. Okay, Priya.
Yes,
It is
yes,
for
ma'am.
female. Suppose
Female.
I and Shari are talking to each other, okay? And Shari is telling me sorry. Or suppose I am telling to sorry, okay? So when Shari will say na, he will not say extra. He will not write extra. Sounding, we both are same. Those désolé, okay? But when sorry is telling, he will always say without E. When I am telling to Shari, it is always with E. Okay? What is the matter now? The person who is speaking, that person's gender decide, not the person whom I'm talking to. Okay. If I'm saying sorry to Payal, Priya, or Shaurya, I have to say désolé with extra E. I have to write with, rather. Okay. When Shaurya is telling to sorry any of us, he will say without E because he is a male and I'm a female. Similarly for you both. Okay. So remember, extra E, the person who is speaking, that person's gender decide, not the person whom you are talking to. Okay. Do you want to note down anything? Anything you want to make a note? Quickly make a note. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Salut.
Salut.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Bonne année.
Bonne année.
Joyeux Noël.
Joyeux Noël.
Félicitations.
Félicitations.
Félicitations. Sion नहीं, sion.
Okay. Félicitations.
Enchanté.
Enchanté.
Here also Priya correction. Enchanté you read. It is not enchanté. Enchanté nasal.
Enchanté.
Correct. Bonne chance.
Bonne chance.
Bon courage.
Bon courage.
नहीं, bon courage.
Bon courage.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage.
Bon appétit.
Bon appétit.
Bienvenue.
Bienvenue.
S'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît.
Avec plaisir.
Avec plaisir.
À vous aussi.
À vous aussi.
Merci.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
De rien.
De rien.
Je vous en prie.
Je vous en prie.
Désolé.
Désolé.
Pas de problème.
Pas de problème.
No, pas de problème.
Pas de problème.
Correct. Actually, problem भी नहीं होता, problem.
Problem. Okay.
Correct.
Pas de problème.
Correct. Very nice.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so these are the basic greetings. Now we are going to say how to say how are you in French and how to respond to that. Okay. So there are 3 questions for how are you. Can anyone tell me why 3 questions are there?
Ma'am, I think respect wise,
Hmm?
when we are formal, when we are informal, and even gender wise.
No, gender wise is not there.
Okay.
Formal, informal is correct. And the third one is being casual.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just showing you the note. Just a minute. Huh? Just give me a minute. I'll just show you quickly. I want you to copy this question. Como sava? How are you? Then common talevu. Again, how are you? Formal. Okay, these 2 questions. And one more question is there. Como vatyu. I'm just writing it here. Como vatyu. All these 3 question meaning is how are you? Como sava is a casual question to your friends or closed one. Close one. Near and dear ones. Common talevu is formal or plural. Plural we will discuss later, but formal. Aap kaise ho? If I'm connecting with Hindi, it is aap kaise ho. And como vatyu is how are you? Tum kaise ho? It is something informal. Okay. Now, when I say formal and informal situation in French, what do you understand by this? So, formal is something, it is very Hindi. Okay. It is very much like Hindi. Like, for example, if I'm talking to my suppose when do you use aap in Hindi? When you are talking to elder one to pay respect. Yes. Yeah. Next, when you are talking to strangers, and when you are talking to hierarchy wise, like level up level people. For example, in an office, to your boss or manager, you talk formally, right? So you have to be respectful to them. So exactly same way in French. Okay, formal situation mean when you are talking to in an official environment, when you are talking to elder one to pay respect, and when you are when you are talking to strangers, though they are younger to you, we should be formal to them. Okay, informal when you are talking to friends, family, and younger one. Okay, exactly same way in French. Okay, common talevu we ask to the same situation, the formal situation, and como vatyu we ask in informal situation. Okay, quickly note it down these 3 questions. This one. You can mark them 1, 2, 3 also if you want.
Ma'am, first is Come Sava, then Come Alevu.
It is not come, it is como.
Como.
Common talevu.
Common alevu.
No, common talevu, tale.
Okay. Common talevu.
Correct. Como sava, como vatiu, como sava, como vatiu, and common talevu.
Como vateu.
S is silent. Let me know once you copy. Sorry. 1 second.
Ma'am, done.
Done. All of you done? Priya,
Yes,
copy?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how to respond to that question, okay? So if somebody is asking us, how are you? So how you could reply? There are multiple ways to reply. Okay, first 5 we will learn. Just a second. You can reply by saying, according to your mood, you can say, okay? It is not necessarily that you can say formal, informal nahi hai isme, okay? But there are these multiple ways. You can say Sava super bia or Sava tre bia when you are you are in a great mood. You can say Sava super bia or Sava tre bia. Sava bia is I am fine. Komsi komsa is okay, so. Sava mal or Sava tre mal, you can say that is I'm not fine or I'm very upset. So according to your mood, you can say one. How many ways are there? These two are for one. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If you want, you can make a face also like very good, Savabia good. Then Komsi Komsa is neutral. This is something like sad, and this is very sad. Okay, that way. If you want this may faces you can make. And another way, if somebody is asking me formally, like how are you, comment allez-vous? Normally we should reply by saying je vais bien, je vais bien. This is a formal way of reply. Not exactly formal way, but like you can say this answer for that other questions also. But still, this is je vais bien or je vais très bien. This way also you can reply. It means I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Okay. Bien means good actually in French. Okay. So how many ways? 6 sentences, 7 sentences you are going to copy. Okay. Quickly copy it. Sorry, I want you to ask Payal a formal question, and Payal, you have to respond.
Okay, ma'am.
Formal question. ¿Cómo te alevo?
Yes, Payal, respond.
Sava super bien.
Super, yeah, yes. Payal, you ask informal question to Priya.
Como vateu.
Como vatiu?
Como vatiu.
Yes. Priya, now respond.
Sava bien.
Tavabia? Merci, you should add. Anyway, Priya, you asked to Shaurya a casual one.
Como sava?
Je vais bien.
Javabia, Savabia. Okay, good. Okay, you can add one more line, messy, all of you.
Merci.
Okay,
Okay.
Savabia messy, Javabia messy. Okay, or what is that? Savatrebia messy, Savasipabia messy. Messy is something, thank you, thanks for asking this way. Okay, yeah. Now we are going to learn how to say bye-bye in French. We saw that how to say hi and how to say
How are you?
ask how are you. Okay. Now we are going to learn how to say bye-bye in French. For that, I'm showing you another book. Just a second. There are multiple ways to say bye-bye in French, okay? Not only just bye-bye. And in English also, when you see, you will understand, yeah, there are multiple ways. One minute, huh? Hmm. The prendre congé. Prendre congé means to take a leave. How to learn how to say bye bye or how to take a leave. Okay. And these expressions I want you to copy. Just copy both sides, French and English, and the translation. Okay. And just give the title as this. Let us learn how to take leave or say bye bye. If you want to write in French, it is prendre congé. Okay. Just make a note first, then we will do the reading part. Yes. So here the first and foremost bye-bye is au revoir. We call it au revoir. Okay. So the sound is au revoir. That means au revoir. Sometimes people also say awa. Awa. When they put the accent, now they say awa. They don't say au revoir. Both are acceptable. This means goodbye. Normal bye, normal goodbye. Next comes a bientôt. Here the last T is silent. It is called a bientôt. A bientôt is see you soon or see you soon only. Next is a tout à l'heure. A tout à l'heure, that means you very soon, or see you in sometimes. A demain, the sound is a demain, which is see you tomorrow. A plus tard, your S is silent, D is silent. A plus tard, that means see you later. And next, whenever you are expected to meet anyone on a particular day, you can say a lundi, a mardi, a mercredi, a jeudi, whatever. For example, if you are leaving your office on Friday and you know that you are going to meet the person on Monday, you can say a lundi also. Okay. In our case, it can be mercredi after completion of the course, after completion of the class, because we are going to meet on Wednesday. So the first one is au revoir, a bientôt, a tout à l'heure, a demain, a plus tard, a lundi, mardi, mercredi, whatever the day is there. Okay. Shall I quickly read it?
Yes, ma'am. Au revoir, à bientôt, à tout à l'heure, à demain, à plus tard, à lundi, mardi, mercredi.
Payal, you try. Read slowly, huh?
Au revoir. Au revoir.
No, au revoir.
Au revoir.
Revoir. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Au revoir.
Yes. Next, a bientôt.
A bientôt. A tout à l'heure.
L'heure.
Okay. A tout à l'heure. A demain.
A demain.
A demain.
Correct.
A plus tard.
Correct.
A lundi, mardi, mercredi.
Perfect. Priya.
Au revoir.
Hmm.
À bientôt.
Hmm.
À tout à l'heure.
A tout à l'heure.
À l'heure.
You have to open the mouth, huh? A tout à l'heure.
À tout à l'heure.
Hmm.
À demain.
Correct.
À plus tard.
Hmm.
À lundi, mardi, mercredi.
Perfect. Very good. Okay. These are the multiple ways to say bye-bye. So we saw how to say hi and other ways of saying this. Then we have learned how to say how are you, how to respond to that, and how to say bye-bye. You have to add 2-3 more expressions in this saying bye-bye. One more is two more are bonjourne and bonsoir. This one. Bonjourne. Bonjourne is not happy journey. Journée word is related to day in French. So bonjour, have a good day. Bonsoir, have a good evening. And then you have a word bonne nuit. I'll write it here. It is bonne.
Ma'am, that's good night.
Bonne nuit is good night. Good night when you say. Good night when you say when you are taking final leave, no?
Okay.
Is the day. So that time. Okay. So 3 more expressions I want you to add. Bonne journée, bonne soirée, bonne nuit.
Bonne.
Bonne journée.
Okay.
Bonne soirée and bonne nuit. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Quickly read it. Priya, read first.
Bonjourne,
Hmm.
bonsoir, bonne nuit.
Correct. Payal.
Bonjourne, bonsoir, and bonne nuit. Nuit.
Nuit. UI sound as we. Nuit.
Bonne
Short.
nuit.
Yeah.
Bonjour, bonsoir, bonne nuit.
Perfect. Very good. Okay. Now we are going to learn the basic thing. What is the basic thing? Alphabet. Alphabet and their accents. That we are going to learn. Okay. Just a minute. So alphabet, they follow the same as in English, but the sound of alphabet is completely different how we learn in English. Okay. So quickly I'll show you just a minute. Huh? The alphabet sounds are little different from what we have done in English. Okay. Yes. So what they have written here, alphabet, okay, l'alphabet, we call it in French. You can give title as this, l'alphabet. Okay, this one, l'alphabet, that means alphabet. And just write A, B, C. So how you're going to write, don't write the way it is written, write in vertical order. Okay, 13 here, 13 here, 26 letters are there. So you can write like this, A, and beside that write A, A, B, B, this way. C, say. So whatever they have written here now beside that, that is the sound of this alphabet. Okay. They might change how I will speak. So if you see some changes, you can change according to your mother tongue as well. Okay. For example, instead of writing double A, you can write this way also. If you are comfortable with Hindi. Okay. This way. It is any process is okay. But for the time being, because I feel this is the closest one to understand, I'm showing you this page. Okay. Quickly note it down, then we will do the alphabet. And then we will learn the accents in French. So it is A, B, C, D, A. It is alphabet E in French is A. F, G, sorry. Once again, I was reading German. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Once again, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. In this, you remember that alphabet E in French sound as A. So when it comes after any consonant that makes the sound of A. For example, J-E sounds as J, not J but J, remember. L-E sounds as L. Okay. Following this rule, Priya, tell me when you see N-E, what you should sound?
No.
Correct. Payal, tell me if you see M-E together, what you will sound?
Ma.
Correct. Shorty, tell me if you see the sound D-E, the words D-E, how you're going to sound?
The.
The. Okay. Next, what else? S-E sound as?
So.
So. C-E sounds as? Sound as?
Ka. Ka.
No. So, again, so.
Okay, so.
Yeah. These all words exist in French, by the way. T-E sounds as to. And here one more rule. D and T, they don't have the stiff sound in French, okay? It sounds soft sound, that is the and the, okay? Not they and te, first of all. Not the stiff sound as damru ka da and ta nahi hota tomato ka, okay? It is the and the sound is there, okay? So remember this. These two letters. Next is whenever you see you together, you before word, before any word, after any consonant in French, you should sound as you. You have to twist your tongue, just the way they sound this letter. Okay, for example, when you see tu, you have to sound as tiu. Remember tiu, tiu, tiu. Sorry, if you see lu, how you are going to read it as
New.
lu?
Oh,
Correct.
okay.
Payal, bu.
Bu.
Bu. Yes. This Priya, tell me what you will sound du.
Dew.
Dew. Daman dew. You say na your dew drops. That sound. So always you sound as you. You have to twist your sound. Don't sound it as tu, lu, mu, du. It is not like that. Okay. Sound is tu, lu, mu, du. That way. Okay. And rest all you know already. And h. They don't have the sound of her. They don't have it. They keep h silent. वो h को भी ash बोलते हैं. ठीक है. They call it h as ash. तो उसका ह का जो phonetical sound है ना, they don't have it. Okay. Anything you want to note down? Quickly make a note.
Ma'am, what do we call O?
O is O.
O, okay.
Yeah. For example, orange? Orange.
Okay.
So,
Ma'am, Q?
sorry.
Q?
U is U.
No, ma'am, Q, Q.
Q is Q only. But
Qun.
Q का phonetical sound पायल क होता है. Last time number 4 we have done. So I told you Q you sound as k. So kyatra.
Okay. And ma'am, alphabet also we call it K only.
अल्फाबेट जो मैं पढ़ा रही हूँ और जो फोनेटिकल साउंड होता है, दो अलग अलग चीजें होती है पायल. जैसे
Okay.
बी है, तो बी को जब हम वर्ड में यूज करते हैं तो उसका फोनेटिकल साउंड हम ब लेते हैं, बे नहीं लेते.
Ma'am, your voice is cracking.
Payal and Shari, Priya and Shari, can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Yes. My voice is breaking.
Yeah, it was breaking a
I was
little,
talking
but now
about
it's fine.
Payal.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, now it is fine.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. So I was telling phonetical sound or alphabet sounds are two different
Yeah,
things.
ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. हाँ. Alphabet B को बे पढ़ते हैं, but उसको जब apply when you apply in a word now it sounds as b.
Okay.
Okay. So here I was talking about U and E ka phonetical sound and the letter sounds.
Yeah, ma'am. Got it.
Okay.
Ma'am, but Q, how will we pronounce like letter Q?
Q only.
Sound will be Qun.
देखो ना KIU लिखा है ना, Q is Q only.
Qun. R will be air.
Air. I didn't tell you to read na.
No, ma'am.
I will make you. So don't ask one word. Just write it down if you are writing anything. Complete it, then we will do the reading part. Writing done? Anything? Can I clean the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I want Shaurya you to read first. A to Z.
Yes.
Hmm.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Correct. Priya?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Correct. Now Payal read.
A, B, C, D, E, F, Z, H, I, G, Z.
Z.
K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R.
One second. N क्यों पढ़ रहे हो? क्यों? Q.
Okay.
Q.
Okay. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W,
नहीं.
X,
W.
W.
Hmm.
W. Okay.
Hmm.
W.
Hmm.
X, Y, Z.
करेक्ट. ओके. अल्फाबेट यू को ना टाइम लेके नहीं पढ़ना है. यू एक बार में पढ़ना. EU ऐसा नहीं, थोड़ा टाइम नहीं लेना है.
You.
ओके.
Okay.
Yes. You say na you. In English also we say like something
Yeah,
is
yeah,
something
yeah.
is
Got
that
it.
sound. Okay. So these are the alphabet. Apart from the alphabet, they also have a concept called accents, which is not existing in English, but in French it does exist. Okay. It is called les accents. So what are accents? Accents are some symbols placed on above or below of certain letters. Now, two things are there with the accent. First thing is that first thing is that accents are pre-decided. We cannot decide कि हाँ मेरा मन है यहाँ पे साइन करने का, यहाँ पे करने का. So I can do it. It is not like that. Okay. First thing is that we cannot decide accents. Second, you cannot miss out as well. Okay. It is not your choice as well also. कि अच्छा मेरा मन क्या मुझे लिखना है, मुझे नहीं मन क्या मैंने नहीं लिखना है. For example, we have heard this word thray today. Okay. So in thray there is an accent now above e. There's a slant line. If you think that I will not write it and it is correct, no, it is a spelling mistake. We call it orthograph mistake, spelling mistake. Okay. Like this, if you make 4 mistakes now, international paper pay, you will lose 1 point. Okay. So you cannot miss out. The accents are not your choice. Accents are not your wish to wherever you can put. The letters, the places are already decided. Your work is to understand, mug up it, or maybe by heart it and just write it at the certain places, correct places. Okay. So accents are symbols placed above or below certain letters in French. Okay. First accent is called accent aigu or acute accent. In English, it is acute. In French, it is aigu. Okay. It goes only with letter E, not any other letters, only alphabet E. And how do we put it? Just write E and above that write a slant line forward. Okay. Slant line forward. For example, this one is an example. Now, what is the difference when you write without any accent E? Now, not right actually, rather it is, if it is without E, without any accent E, that sounds as A, if you remember. We have learned just now alphabets, okay? But when you see E with the slant line forward, this E sounds as A, this way, A, okay? So this word is ecole. You can see both the E's are there, with and without. So with is A and without is A. So this word is ecole. Ecole meaning is school. Okay. Next accent, this is your first accent. Second accent is grave accent. It goes only with the 3 letters, not any other letters, only 3. A, E, and U. A, U. Okay. And we have to put a backward sign that way. Okay. Here only alphabet E sounds as A. You have to sound as A. If I write in English, it is like this. A. This is example ragl. Okay, not regular, but ragl, a sound. Alphabet A, alphabet U does not change the sound. Alphabet A ko A hi sound karna, like you have to open your mouth, and U sound is U only. Okay, that way. Only alphabet U, or alphabet E sounds as A, A. There's an example of A as well. For example, there's a word la in French. La means there. Okay. And U ka sound, U ka example, I have only one example right now in my mind. U. U means where in French. U means where. The sound of U, actually O U ka ek combined sound hota hai. If you remember, I told you last class, O U sounds as U. There's a combined sound. It means where. Okay. I want you to copy accent, first accent and second accent. First you copy this. Write this title. This is your title. This is a definition. Then first accent and second accent with examples. Write it down. Then rest of the 3 we will do. The total 5 accents are there. Accent aigu, grave, circumflex, sedia, and threma. Here it is written in English name. Acute accent, grave accent, circumflex, which is circumflex in French we call it. As the name suggests, circumflex. This is like this, like a cap. Okay, like a half incomplete triangle. Okay, it goes with all the vowel sound: A, E, I, O, U, A, E, O, U. Okay, it goes with, and there's no change in sound. Okay, all the sounds remain same as we have learned in alphabet. So the first word is aj. It is aj. It is hotel. As I told you, H is a silent letter in French. It is hotel. Oud, alphabet. We already know month's name. Oud.
August, yeah.
Yeah, it is tête. Tête means head. Head. Tête à tête. There's an expression also tête à tête, head to head, face to face. And île, the sound is île, meaning is island. Okay, so there's no logic, like they are putting anywhere. Okay, so there's no logic. But one thing is for sure that after certain time now, so don't stress about it. Ki, how do I remember this much accent? It is not like that. After certain time, 4 or 5 classes now, your brain will accept it. And then you will only feel ki something is missing. So don't put any stress ki I have to remember the accents also. It is not like that. Why I am teaching you? Because of your knowledge. That you must know that these exist in French. Okay. The next accent is accent c'est-dire, which goes with alphabet C. Okay. Now there is a rule in English also and in French also. I don't know whether you have observed in English or not. Whenever after C, where we have A, O, U, A, O, U,
It becomes K.
that C sounds as K. Alphabetical sound is K. And when you have C and after that I or E is there now, that alphabet you sound as S.
So, yeah.
By default. In English also we do it. Okay. In French also we have the same rule. Only difference is that when you see steadier accent C, okay. Now how do we put this steadier accent? Just write C. There are two ways to write. Write Hindi ka ta, or you can write C and below that write a small s. Both are acceptable. Sometimes in book you will see like this only. So this is also the same accent, okay. But they are writing it like this, okay. So this way also it is acceptable. All these are acceptable, okay. Whenever you see this C, okay, and after that deliberately you will get E or, sorry, deliberately you will get A, O, U, okay. It is there. Always A, O, U will be there after this C, okay. That particular C you have to sound as Sir. Because in your mind it is sounding as K, you have to change it with Sir. Or to simplify it, remember then whenever you see this C with this accent, the phonetical sound of this C is deliberately Sir, not K. Example here is garçon, not garcon, garçon. Remember sometimes back you have learned sava, sava. So it is not kawa, it is sava. Okay. So whenever you see C with this accent, that C you have to sound as Sir. And the last accent, yeah.
Ma'am, only this kind of like if that mark is there, otherwise we have to assume it as K, right?
Otherwise, you have to achieve score. Like for example, you have learned this word como sava.
Okay. Okay.
Como, no? Como sava. So here you sound CO as K, but
Yeah.
here you are sounding C as Sir because of the accent. Okay. Yes. Next accent is accent trema, which goes only with two letters, E and I, and you have to put double dot on it. Okay. So to summarize, there are 5 accents in French. Out of this, 4 accents goes on E. Okay. Alphabet accent, ague, grave, circumflex, and trema. All E is common in all. Okay. Next is only one accent is there, which goes with the consonant C. Otherwise, all of them are with the vowel. Okay. And the most used accent is accent ague and the least used accent is accent trema. तो इसी सीक्वेंस में ही है जिस तरह से ये यूज होता है. Okay. So it is trema and there is no change in sound. The sound here is Noel. Noel is Christmas, you already know. And then there is a word mice. Mice is corn. I don't know whether you know Hindi or not. In Hindi, it is makai, we call it. Okay, so it is very close to Hindi. Mice and Christmas. This Christmas. You know what? Dubai को भी वो लोग Dubai लिखते हैं. Dubai, that double dot. They write Dubai like this. Okay. There is a logic behind it, but right now I can't explain you. But there is a logic. There is a genuine logic behind it. But still, I just wanted to copy this. Let's do the homework. Just a minute. Okay, I want you to do this homework as this one. You have to match it. Okay. Can you take a screenshot, anyone, and put it in the group? Or should I take it? Just
Yeah,
a minute.
ma'am, we'll put it.
You can do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you. Do this one. And I'll give you one more exercise. Let me know when it is done. Done? Yes, done.
Yes, ma'am.
One more I'll give you. This one. You can try to write in French. These words. They are very basic exercises, but still you should do well. Yeah, 2 exercises are there for your homework.
Okay, ma'am.
Next class, we will learn something more, and maybe we'll start with the book as well.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
I'll put this link, this recording on my YouTube channel, and I'll give you directly the channel link. Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you so much. Bye.